body and lid of the M1 are fabricated from thick 10-gauge steel, which retains heat and will last for many years. The unit is complemented by solid 304 stainless steel grates, counters, handles, fasteners, and tell-true thermometer. The beauty of the M1 lies within its firebox and reverse airflow design. The firebox is constructed with 1/4-inch thick steel containing a slide-out charcoal and wood burning basket, traits similar by other high-end offset smokers. In addition, we insulate our firebox with 409 stainless steel, the same steel used in high-performance catalytic converters. When you are ready to grill, the M1 is also an excellent performer with fine-tuning capabilities. The solid stainless steel hand crank allows you to raise or lower the bottom grate for grilling or searing. Now let's set up the M1 for smoking. First, open up the firebox door intake vent and top exhaust vent all the way. We will start off with half a basket of natural lump charcoal. Since we are going to smoke with wood, we will be using just enough charcoal to get the unit up to smoking temperature of 225 degrees. The fully welded construction, solid baffle, thick steel, and insulated firebox are keys to making the M1 an efficient and easy to use smoker. Our temperature will soon start to steadily rise. It might take 15 to 30 minutes to get the unit up to 225 degrees. While the M1 is getting hot, let's go prepare our brisket. Today we are smoking a 13-pound Packer brisket. The M1 can smoke up to 3 large briskets at once. After unpacking and rinsing off the brisket, we are going to start trimming it up. There are many great videos on YouTube that go in depth for trimming and preparing a brisket. For our purposes, we'll speed this process up. For this brisket, we are seasoning with kosher salt, fresh ground pepper, and a good brisket rub. There are many choices on the market to suit your taste. We highly suggest trying a variety of rubs until you find the ones you like. Now let's flip and repeat. Unless you are very experienced with smoking briskets, I highly suggest using a temperature probe that shows you the internal temperature of your brisket while smoking. Place the probe midway in your brisket in the flat area. Using your supplied grate tools, place your charcoal or secondary smoking rack into the M1 if you haven't already done so. Since we are only smoking one brisket for this video, we are going to place a water pan directly on this grate. Use your hand crank to raise the water pan about 2 to 3 inches from the top grates. Now place your top grates on the unit and fill the water pan with water. Now we are ready to load a half a log of wood in the firebox. Here we are smoking with oak. You can try different woods for different flavors and even combine or switch woods during long smokes. Again, this is a matter of personal taste. In a short time, you will start to see thick, heavy smoke come from the top vent. Within a few minutes, this will dissipate into a thinner, lighter smoke. Once your thermometer reads 225 degrees, you can now add your brisket. You should smoke your brisket until you reach an internal temperature of 200 degrees. At this point, you'll be periodically checking your grill temperature to make sure you maintain it at 225 to 250 degree range. Place a log of wood in your firebox when your smoker grill temperature starts dropping below 225 degrees. Remove the brisket from the smoker once you hit an internal temperature of 200 degrees. You can choose to wrap your brisket at this point and let it rest, or keep it unwrapped for a more crispy bark. We let this brisket rest for 1 hour before slicing. For this video, we are going to slice off the point of the brisket, the thicker end, and make smoked brisket stuffed jalapeno bacon wrapped poppers. You can see just how tender and juicy this brisket is. We will save the flat of the brisket and slice that up once we are done grilling. For a little extra flavor, we are going to sprinkle some more brisket rub and mix it in with the brisket. Now we can start stuffing our freshly sliced jalapeños. Remove all the seeds in the jalapeños for a milder popper. Now we can wrap them with thick bacon. Use a couple of toothpicks to keep it in place. Now let's go back out to the M1 and prepare it for grilling. First, remove your top cooking grates in your water pan. Next, raise your bottom grate all the way to its highest position and place lump charcoal on one side of your charcoal grate. We are using fire starter blocks in the video. Once your fire is going, use your grate lifting tools and place your cooking grates back on the grill. Position your fire about halfway in the grill. Since we just completed a low and slow smoke, this is a perfect opportunity to add a little smoke flavor to our grilling. You can simply add another log of wood of your choice into the firebox. Again, this is optional and it's up to you if you want a little extra smoke flavor for your grilled products. Now, we are going to place our optional top shelf accessory on the M1. This is perfect for grilling our vegetables on. Since we just added a fresh log of wood on the smoker, we now have plenty of smoke. Again, this smoke will die down once the log burns down a bit. Now we can start adding our poppers to the M1. We are going to place them on the side of the grill that is not directly over the hot coals. Since we have some extra bacon left over, we are going to add that on the top shelf over the poppers to soak up the smoke flavor. Once they are in place, close the lid. While those are smoking, we are going to prepare some fresh vegetables for the grill. We are just drizzling with olive oil, sea salt, and pepper. Once we are done, let's go back out to the grill and add our vegetables. We are going to put asparagus directly over the hot coals and move them around while we grill. Olive oil or bacon fat is creating any flare-ups, just lower your charcoal towards the bottom. You can adjust the heat from the charcoal instantly by turning your hand crank. Grill the vegetables to your liking and grill your poppers once the bacon is nice and brown. Now we can pull off the food from the grill and start preparing our meal. Here we are slicing up the leftover brisket flat into 1/4-inch thick slices. Now add your grilled poppers and fresh grilled vegetables. That is how you can smoke and grill on the M1.